Welcome to today's tutorial on the BC Tactical Extended Bolt and Magazine Release. In this video, you will need of course, your extended bolt and magazine release combo set. You'll need your 858. You'll need a hammer, a punch of some sort. Lubrication, we prefer to use high heat grease. And we also recommend that you have a roll of masking tape or something nearby to rest your receiver on to prevent it from marring. First things first, let's ensure that the rifle is indeed safe. So put the safety on, open and inspect the chamber, remove the magazine, close the bolt, turn the safety off, depress the trigger, releasing the spring tension on the striker, which allows you to remove your rear dust cover. Then you remove your bolt and your bolt carrier group. Now you want to remove this retainer pin right here, located right beside the extractor post. In order to do this, I grab my roll of masking tape. I flip upside down the receiver, and you notice this little tab sitting on the receiver wall. I want to push it in, while pushing it downwards. Give it a little whack. Out comes your retainer pin. Place this aside, we'll need it later. Next thing is next, we got to remove the bolt stop. To do this, we push down on the bolt stop and we grab our punch and we push in with the punch. Then gently let it go, removing your bolt stop, and you take off the spring. We'll need the spring for later. The bolt stop we can put in our parts bin. Now, this is a little bit of a trickier part. To remove the magazine release lever, you got to push in a little bit, and then with your punch you push in on the pin. Remove the pin completely. Keep your thumb here because of the spring, applying pressure on it. Again, take your magazine release lever, put in your parts bin. Next, grab your new extended BC Tactical magazine release. You'll notice there's this little cutout circle. This is where your spring goes into. Line it up, and then once you line it up, push it in. This is going to be the difficult part because you're going to have to line up all these screws together and take the pin that you put aside, and then you got to slide it in. And then you slide it in to the second hole. Don't go all the way through, and if you do, just push in a bit on the magazine release lever and grab your punch and push it back. You want to keep this area clear because this is where your extended bolt release lever is going to go. Now, before you put the spring on your extended bolt release, you want to take some of your lubrication and you want to lube up the shaft a little bit. I just squirt on a little bit of grease, smush it all around with my finger all over the shaft. Then I take the spring and place the spring onto there, and you'll notice this little cavity right here. You want to line it up with the spring and your bolt release and you slide it right down. Then you take your other finger and you push it in until this pin sits flush on both sides of the receiver wall. Now you want to take your retainer clip, flip your rifle other side around. You want to put your retainer clip back in. So you rock it from one side to the other, take your punch, push it down. You'll notice that it'll stop about halfway. This is where your hammer comes in handy. You give it a good whack with the hammer. Flip it again upside down. Ensure that the lip is over the receiver wall. Now, you reassemble the rifle. Take your bolt carrier group and your bolt. Slap it in your rifle. Pull on the trigger so you can push in your striker. Put the 2 springs in, 1 and 2. Latch in your rear dust cover. Now you want to do a function check. So you pull back on your bolt carrier group, push up on your extended magazine release, your extended bolt release lever. Push down. Yeah, it works. Now for your magazine, put your magazine in, locks in, releases. Let's do it one more time. Everything's in place. It works. Now we hope this was very informative for you. If you guys have any more questions, please check us out at bctactical.ca. That's bctactical.ca. Click on the FAQ page for any more questions or instructional videos on any of our products. And take this to the range and shoot it. Thank you very much. Have a great day.